I had to just come on here real quick and just, I'm not feeling very well at all. I'm trying to get off this program, this methadone maintenance program, and I've been on it for way too long. And I'm going down 5. It's been Thursday. It took me down 5. Oh my gosh. So I stay at, right now I'm at 25. And I stay here for 2 weeks. Next Thursday I go pick up. And actually, yeah, so I don't go down another 5 anyways. I am not feeling good at all. Like, I'll be fine. I'll feel great, right? And then 10 minutes later, I am literally depleted. And there's nothing more inside of me that wants to feel normal, my normal, right? I don't even know what that is, because before this, I was addicted to drugs for 6 years, right? 6 years. This January the 18th will be 6 years that I've been clean, but I've been on the program. For 6 years, I've been on methadone. And I've been getting off the program for the last 2 years. I was at 160, and the new state I've moved to, they take you down in increments of 5. So, sorry for not looking at the camera, just not feeling with it. They take you down in increments of 5. So, I came from California, and I was being taken down 3, and I was being blind dosed, so I didn't know exactly where I was at. And it was like you didn't know when you were going down, but they made sure to space it out further enough to where your body acclimated to the dose. So that's why it took me so long, 2 years, to get down to when I got here. I'm in Georgia, the state of Georgia. When I got here, I was on 27. So they were like, oh, that's a weird dose. So she's on a weird dose. So I either had to go up 5 or go up to 30 or go down to 25. And they decided the best thing for me was to go up to 30 because of my work. Because I was working at the time, I'm not working right now. And I think that also compounds my issue, right? Because I'm trying to get off the program, trying to find a job, and then I try to see the blessing within it. It's good that you're getting off the program now when you're not working, because can you imagine trying to like detox and going to work? Yeah, especially the work I've always done has been warehouse work, so it's always been very physical, labor intensive. And yeah, so I'm looking for something a lot lighter now, so that way it won't be it's a challenge on me physically, because I'm older. So, and that's another thing that I wasn't realizing. My dad told me last night, like, I would dose before I would go to work, like a couple hours before I go to work. And so it gave me a false sense of, oh, I'm feeling great, right? Oh, I could handle this. I could do this. Oh yeah, this is no problem. Like lifting all these heavy boxes, 50 pounds, 70-pound boxes, tossing them to the side, no problem. Well, I injured myself because of this. And it gives you a false sense of, I could accomplish this physically, but physically your body is like, I cannot do that. But it cannot tell you that because you are over-medicated yourself. A lot of people don't want to admit to that, but I did not want to admit to me being over-medicated just because I wasn't nodding out, or, the basics, right? But my body was obviously over-medicated, because now I'm feeling everything. I am feeling everything. So I just wanted to put this video out here to encourage anybody that has been on maintenance for a while, or however long, whatever your deal is. Do what is best for you, but know that the long-term effects of being on methadone, clearly I have been on methadone. I got on the program in 2016, and I got sober 2 years later. So I wasn't on the program the full 2 years though. I don't believe so. So I've been on this program for 8 years. 6 of those years I have been clean and sober, off of heroin, right? Like I did the pill thing, and I've been clean off of pills I did have a relapse last year, September. I took some Xanax, and one time I took some Xanax, and yeah, so, and I always say that does not wipe out your clean time. Like, I'm still been clean for 6 years, okay? I am not gonna let me taking some Xanax mean that I have not been clean, like wipe out my clean time for heroin. Like, if I shot some dope, that'd be a different story. Yeah, I messed up my clean time. So yeah, I just, you know, do what you need to do best for you, but do not stay on this stuff long. Do not. Warning, do not physically. I am 40, I just turned 47, and physically it is, my body has been affected. I'm just praying to God that once this is past, my body will be able to function at its normalcy, which is what? Because I gave him my body, my mind, a false sense of I feel good, I feel great. And the reality was my body probably wasn't always feeling that great. And I was pushing myself. And now mentally it's taking a toll on me right now. Not forever, but it is for right now at this moment. So I'm glad I came on here and I shared this, and I am going to post it to my YouTube channel, because I always make videos like this and I never post them, you know. But I just wanted to let you know that you are not alone. And that's another thing. I've always dealt with a lot of shame for being on the program. Like, it's embarrassing for me because, right, it's embarrassing for me to tell you the truth, to be on the program now, especially the fact it's like, it's not who I am anymore. It has not been a part of my life for a long time, but it's been a part of my life, right? I still bear that cross of addiction, you know, but it's gonna be okay. And if we've gotten this far, we're on the program and we're trying to get sober. If you're trying to get sober, if you're on maintenance and you're still dabbling, it's okay. It's all right. You work the program to the best of your ability. You know, you want to get sober, you know, and you're trying to figure out what's best for you. If it's the boxing or maintenance, and it's different for every state too. So I know about California and I know about Georgia now. But yeah, do what's best for you, right? And I can say, from the years of experience I have, that being on maintenance for so long, and also watching my mother, who was also a past user, and watching her being on the methadone program for, I don't know, 27 years, maybe 25 years. That's how she died. I mean, she died using methadone, right? Methadone was in her system when she passed away. So, and I don't want that to be my story, right? We have to write our own story, what's important to us. So I'm actually here, and I got me some projects that I'm working on. I just have such a passion. Like, I just want to, like, do something, like, especially now that I'm not working. I have a couple projects here, just 2 little things. I'm almost done with this one. It's 2 nightstands. Actually, all I have to do is get the primer, and I got the paint. Just gotta prime it. I'm just waiting for one of the drawers to dry, so that way I could prime them all together. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I just go ahead and prime everything and wait till that one door's dry? That way I could get going, because honestly, I've been working on these things for like literally 2 weeks now. It took forever to sand them down. Like, they're in the shop, but it took forever. And then I found these ones. They had this house here, okay? They had this house. Let me tell you about this house. I know this is totally off subject, but they had this house. that I don't know the backstory on it, but literally I was driving by one day and it had been raining, like the summer storms here in Georgia are off the hook. And there was a mountain of antique furniture out in front. I'm not exaggerating. 3 sideboards, beautiful secretary, like China hutch, gorgeous, ornate, all these little Edwardian, am I saying that right? Jacobian style, just tons of stuff. So I got out, I stopped, and there was a guy in a trailer parked next to the house. And that property looks semi-abandoned too. So I was like, oh, well, I drove by twice. And I drove by twice, and then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just stop. I had to stop, right? So I stopped, and I couldn't get out the car, so I left. I literally drove. I got like probably 20 minutes away, and I was like, Adela, you better turn back around. Like, this is what, it was just like, to me, it was like a pile of gold, right? Some people be like, if you see a pile of dope, you just gonna drive past it? No, okay? But to me, it was just a figurative speech. I shouldn't have said that, because that's not. And let me tell you, the mosquitoes here, the bugs here in Georgia, they're killing me. They're killing me. That's what I miss about California. But you gotta stay deet up, okay? So I go back. The guy's out messing on the back of his little trailer. And now I realize, like, dude was a tweaker, right? Straight tweaker. And I'm like kind of talking loud, like, oh, I wonder what's going on with all this stuff. And like, we're like from here to probably like, I'm here and he's probably right there. And I'm like, what's going on with all this stuff? Like, oh my gosh, are they going to throw this stuff away? Are they just going to take it to the dump? Dude's just going at his little tweak stuff. So I left because I'm an honest person now, okay? I just don't take people's stuff. I'm honest, okay? So I got in my car, left. I was home that night in bed. Obviously, I couldn't sleep because I'm flopping like a fish, right? I hear the downpour of the storm. I'm thinking of all this stuff out in the rain, right? Being soaked, real hardwood. It's crushing me. So literally the next day, I'm up. And that day I was coming back from taking my social part of my GED. So I ended up going somewhere back into town because I live out in the country. And yesterday, I'm like, I'm kind of in this area. Let me just stop by, right? I went to the Goodwill Career Center to get my resume done. Okay, look, I'm making moves. I'm doing stuff now. So I go out of my way to go by the place, okay? There's literally a tweaker there. I pull up to the driveway where the trailer was parked at. Trailer's gone. There's like this tweaker broad there. She's like hella skinny with her dolly. She sees me. I don't know. She thinks I'm the homeowner or something. And she's like, no eye contact. Like she's with her dolly, like rolling something to the Escalade, toss it in the back, and they jam out of there. Let me tell you, they raped that pile. They pillaged it. There was nothing left. There was 2 dressers and a sideboard. And literally, if I could have fit them in my car, I would have took them. Because there's some things I could still do to it. But there's this. It's Ethan Allen, 1988 on the back, okay? So it is opening fine. I got, like, basically the idea of what I'm going to do with it. Anyways, way off topic, but back to what I was saying. I feel so much better now. Thank you for listening. And I just want to encourage you guys also out there that wherever you're at on this journey of yours, of sobriety, or if you're still in the addiction process, be careful also. Be careful because the fentanyl is taking us out, okay? It's taking our brothers and sisters out. So be careful, okay? Drop a comment. If you have any questions or just want to chat or need some encouragement, need some prayer, I got you, right? Anyways, you take care and thank you for being there for me.